Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie, and today I'm here to do a bit of a review showing you a really crazy promo item, and once again it is from a film by the one and only David Fincher. Now this is a promotional Halloween card which was sent out to press and media affiliates in order to promote the film Zodiac. Now, if you've seen the film, you know that it is a film about a serial killer back in the 70s, and in the movie, one of the main characters receives this creepy Halloween card from the killer. It's sent to one of the local papers where our main character is working, and what's especially interesting about this is that David Fincher is a man who, it's all about the details, and this is why I think, there's always a lot of cool promos for David Fincher films, and just some of the most incredible, ideas for marketing ploys and stuff like that. And the funny thing about this, if you've seen the film, you will probably recognize this Halloween card as a very screen-accurate replica of the Halloween card seen in the film, both color-wise and generally in detail. It's a very good replica. But the most interesting thing about it is that this Halloween card is actually based on actual police scans from like the evidence archives of the original Halloween card, which was sent by the real killer when these murders actually occurred. Because, as you know, it is a film based on real events. So this is in fact, it's as close as you'll ever get to what the original actual Halloween card looked like. So that's what makes it such an incredibly cool idea. And this is pretty screen accurate to what they use in the film, because it is it was based on the same scans from the real archives. So the only real thing I don't like about this is that if you look closely, you can see that this is all a flat print, but this sort of skeleton here, you can see that it sort of has an outline, and so the skeleton was most likely, I don't know, I can't remember how it looked in the film. I don't think it's very notable. But I'm guessing the original card would have had the skeleton as sort of a cutout, like loose paper skeleton, like a silhouette. And you can also tell because, some of the handwriting here, which was from the killer, supposedly, goes behind the skeleton. And, that's the only real flaw, is that there's no loose paper piece. The skeleton is just printed on, so it is actually just a scan, and they didn't bother to replicate the loose skeleton on top of it. But nevertheless, it's an awesome promo, and just the idea of sending these out to media especially is so ironic, because that's exactly what happens in the movie. They get these, like different papers get sent these, so it's mind-boggling how ironically clever and ingenious it is, and I think it really goes to show, what an incredible mind David Fincher has. Because I know that he takes, obviously, I don't know how big a part he had in this particular idea, but I know that he is very involved in like the making of the DVDs and all that. And he really. He had a huge part in the making of the 7 DVD from New Line Platinum, and he's just an incredible man, and I can't begin to express my gratitude and my extreme I don't know, whatever. Either way, here's another really cool thing that was also included. This is a replicated envelope, based also on original police archive scans of the original envelope that was used for this particular Halloween card. I'm going to provide a link in the info bar or the underbar or sidebar or whatever, wherever the hell it is these days. I'm gonna provide a link in it, and then you can actually check out photos of the real police scans that were used, you know, from the based on the original letters from the real live killer, and you know, just if you want to check and compare it, if it actually looks like this. If you don't believe me for some reason. But anyway, this envelope, it's not just an envelope with the same, you know, handwriting and stuff. They've actually printed on. This is not a real stamp, but they've actually printed, you know, the actual stamp that was used. They've replicated that in printing. And they've even replicated like the creases and stuff. You can see that this is sort of faded and colored to look like an old envelope. So, I mean, they duplicated everything, and there's no. The envelope does have like that typical glue thing, so you can sort of lick it and glue it together. But it wasn't glued when it was sent out. So I'm really happy about that, because it would have been really sad to sort of, you know, damage it just from tearing it open. So that's really cool. Last but not least, here is a paper flyer, which was also included, sort of a hard cardboard papery thing. And here it also says pretty much everything that I've already been talking about. So here we go, can sort of read quickly. This holiday card is an authentic Zodiac letter scanned directly from evidence at the San Francisco Police Department Crime Lab. Blah 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 blah. thezodiacmovie.com/timeline for more clues as the mystery unravels. And then it just says Zodiac opens nationwide on March 2nd. So yeah, really cool promotional item, and just one of my favorite promos for a David Fincher film. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Well, yeah, this little paper flyer here, that doesn't actually fit inside the envelope, and that's the thing that I always kind of, you know, that was always a little annoying. So, but still, you know, minor detail. You can still keep a card inside, so that's really cool. But yeah, that's it from me today. Hope you all enjoyed this. I'll see you all next time.